Hey YouTube, Metalskin Studios here. It's been a while. I've been busy, and I don't know when I'll resume making videos on a more consistent, constant basis. But tonight I was watching Losoyo's video, and it kind of spoke to me to do a little response. So Losoyo, it's for you, buds. Uh, Fuck yeah, baby. So I wanted to make a few points on the video. You have to make a distinction when you're talking about mocking God and hating God. You've got to make a distinction between the individual and their ideas. Now, I've had this argument with many other people lately, and to me, it's very, very simple. You understand how atheists can't hate a God they don't believe exists. You can't hate something that doesn't fucking exist. So, when you talk about dark matter being a God mocker, you've also got to understand that it's difficult to mock a God that you don't think exists, but it's very easy to mock the ideas that are vehiculated by a book. Or it's very easy to mock attitudes, beliefs, behaviors of theists when you confront them with reality, or when you point out the inconsistencies between them. But for example, using Bible stories to demonstrate, for example, how slavery is wrong, in a video where inevitably the theist approach, or the theist, the believers, in this case the Christians, will come out on the losing end, on the losing side. They'll look like retarded fucktards because they believe in a book that says slavery is okay. And I'm paraphrasing here by saying slavery is okay, but when you've got, rules that actually tell you how to do it, it's very difficult to come back and say later on, oh, by the way, no, it doesn't condone slavery. It just tells you how to do it and what the rules are and how to abide by it, so God's going to be happy with you. But it doesn't say don't have fucking slaves, because it's fucking retarded. So, a video that would mock this attitude would not, in my mind, and in the mind of many others, I believe, be mocking God. It would be mocking the ideas in the Bible, and it would be mocking the fucktards who believe that, we should still have slavery around because that was good to go. And I'm sorry, but in your video, I didn't hear you make that distinction. And the other thing is, the other point I wanted to make is, it seems very similar to me to Muslims claiming that any criticism of Allah or Muhammad or the Quran is an attack on Islam. I'm not saying that all Muslims do that. I'm just saying that the attitude within the Muslims, believers of Islam, to say that any criticism is an attack seems very similar to me to the idea that any criticism of God, of the Christian God, is mocking and hating. It's not just mocking and hating. Yeah, sometimes it can be mocking the attitudes. Sometimes it can be hating the consequences. But to try and diminish the weight of an argument by reducing it to a perception of, oh, it's just mockery, it's just derisive, it's just, you know, it's not a respectable argument if it comes from mockery or from hate. And I just think that's totally wrong. It Keep in mind, for every Christian that says, you know, atheists deep down really believe that, you know that there's a God, they just don't want to admit it because they love their sin, is a very ignorant, condescending, arrogant, unlearned statement. And I don't see that as an attack on me. I just see that as a fucktarded statement about me. But I don't see that as a personal attack. So when, again, I'll speak for myself. When I turn around and call those people fucktards, I don't know who they are personally. They might be fucking totally cool people, and they might totally love their kids when they kiss them goodnight. But for the opinions they've just expressed on YouTube, I'll give, using the same freedom of speech they did, my personal opinion to the bullshit that they've spewed, and I'll call them fucktards, and they'll call me a dishonest non-believer. Still don't see a personal attack, still don't see hate, and still don't see mockery of a God that I don't believe into that. So yeah, I guess I just wanted to share that little tidbit of long-haired freak wisdom. And as they say, in vino veritas. La Portuguesa. That wine is fucking outstanding. Don't know what the name of it, but it's Portuguese. I'll end it there and go finish that bottle. Cheers. Take care.